If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com. You're going to click on FIFA 21 right here, choose your platform you're buying coins on, choose the amount of coins you'd like to purchase, click buy now, and then put in the discount code CHIEF for 6% off your order. Now let's go ahead and let's get right into this video. What's up guys, it's Fifa Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have for you some more insane trading methods that are going to help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 21. Now if you are enjoying the content or you are new around here, I ask that you guys do please hit that subscribe button. We're going to try to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of FIFA 21, so it would mean a lot if you did subscribe, and then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and then all the other links down there as well. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get right into these trading methods. And if you guys haven't already, would you please hit that like button? It really does help me out. So press that thumbs up. But we're going to be looking at a couple things today, and it's going to be based around position modifiers. Now, there's a couple different position modifiers you can trade with and different ways to trade with them, so make sure to stick around for those. But let's get into this first one, which is kind of my go-to at the moment. We're going to be looking at the right mid to right wing position modifier. So right now, this is selling for about 600 coins, as you can see here. This is going to sell. So the first thing you can do is you can just set your max bid price to 500, and you can just go through and try to win these cards for as cheap as you possibly can. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of cards because with these position modifiers, there's just naturally a lot of supply of these cards. So you can go through and just try to win these for as cheap as possible. And that's what I did before the video, just to kind of show you some cards I was able to win. So I got one for 150, 250, 250, 150, 150. And you can see, since these cards go for 600 a piece, the profit is just stacking up there. Like that's probably 3,000 to 4,000 coins profit across the cards we've won here. Now, you are going to get outbid quite a bit with this. People do tend to bid kind of high on these cards, which is why sometimes I prefer the next method I'm going to show you when it comes to bidding on these cards. But the first one you can go for is just going through and trying to win these for as cheap as possible. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to list these up for 600 coins a piece, and then we're going to get into the next method of how to win cards for this. And maybe when you're getting outbid and struggling to win these cards, this is a method that can kind of get you more cards and just more consistent profit with these. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to list these all up 600 coins a piece. Now what I like to do as well is not list all my cards at once, because I don't want to completely flood the market with these cards. And the reason for that is I don't want the price to kind of just artificially drop while I'm trading with this card, because if I just list too many of these up, people are going to start undercutting my cards and the price will just continue dropping. So what we can do if we're getting outbid a lot on these cards and you don't want to spend time just bidding and bidding and bidding over and over on the same cards, is what you can do is you can come in and basically you could just mass bid one price for every card. You could come through and let's say you go for, these are selling for 600, I would go for 500 and I'd mass bid every single card here. Now you might be thinking that's not a ton of profit. Now the thing is, when you sell at 600, you're only going to lose 30 coins on tax. So in this scenario, you'd be making 70 coins profit after tax on every card. Now let's say you can win 10 cards in a minute. Then that's going to be 700 coins a minute, just free coins, because you're going to win basically every single card here. So 700 coins a minute, that is going to be some really good profit if you can just sit here and do this nonstop. And the thing is, it's essentially passive income because you're not doing anything. Like, you should be winning all of these cards unless someone is an absolute psycho, like right here, and is bidding 550 when these cards don't really go for much more than that. You could argue they only sell for 550. So when there's a scenario like this where someone is kind of ruining the market for this card, that's when I would move to a different position modifier. So I'm going to show you kind of some different position modifiers you can do with all these methods and how you find which position modifiers to do. So when it comes to these methods, I typically will do any position modifier that is going to sell for 400 coins or more. Now, typically there's a certain set of these that are always going to be cheaper than this. Starting off, all these left back, left wing back, right back. Ooh, excuse me, boys. Excuse me. So all these like wing back, outside back ones are always going to be less than 400, not even worth looking at. They're basically always discard. Now, when it comes to these midfielder to winger and midfielder to winger ones, I typically check them because depending on the time of the week, the time of the day, they'll be going for different prices. As you can see right now, they're around that 400 coin range, but not worth doing. This right mid to right wing one is good right now. Let's check right wing. So that's not going to be good. So the only one out of those I would do is the right mid to right wing. Now, there are quite a few more expensive ones that are worth doing at times, specifically the CDM center mid and the cam to center mid, which we'll get into here. So just to kind of show you, none of those winger to forward ones typically go for anything, but once we start getting into these central midfield ones, that's when you start finding some more cards. So for example, these center mid to cam cards, if we take a look here, these look like they might be selling for about 1,200 coins or so. Let's take a look here. So yeah, it looks like 1,200 coins is going to kind of be that sweet spot. Oh, I thought we'd get that one for 1,000. So if these guys are selling for 1,200 a piece, I would bid and snipe on these for basically 1,000 or less. And as you can see, per usual, there's a lot of deals coming in on these cards. And even if you win a card for 1,000 and sell it for 1,200, that's 140 coins after tax. That is still really, really nice profit for these position modifiers. So you can go through, and again, both methods work. You can either try to win these for as cheap as possible, like I was doing right there, or you can mass bid them all for 1,000 coins and see if that's something that's going to work for you as well. And we did actually end up on those right mid to right wings winning some of our mass bidding cards as well. Are we actually going to get this for 150 coins? We're getting outbid on some of these, but some of them it looks like we're going to win for 150. We could get some good coins here, boys. We're talking like, oh man, someone bought that for 1,500. That's a bit strange, considering they go for 1,200. But yeah, lazy buyers are crazy on these position modifiers. You can always, that's a selling point as well, is you could always just list these up like I am for the cheapest on the market. But you could also go for is you could sell these for 200 to 300 coins more than they actually go for, but they won't sell basically until the end of the hour that you list them for. It'll take them time to sell, but I promise you they will sell. Lazy buyers are all over the place on these position modifiers. And if you don't know what lazy buyers are, basically it's just people who don't check the exact cheapest price of an item, but they'll just go and buy something that's relatively close and might seem like it's close to the cheapest price. And you can see we're actually getting some good deals on some of these cards coming in here. Again, I'm going to bid 1,000 on these two cards because I feel like if I bid 950, they're just going to bid 1,000. So I'll just go ahead and jump to 1,000, and we're winning quite a few cards there. So we're going to go ahead and list all these up, and then we'll go and get into some final position modifiers that you can do as well. Now, we know these right mid to right wings go for 600, and we know the center mid to cams go for 1,200. And these methods get easier and easier as you kind of get used to what position modifiers you can use, what prices they sell for. Everything can just go a bit quicker and more efficient. Like with any method, when you just get used to it and you know exactly what you're doing with those cards. But these center mid to cams, just to show you, that card we won for 150 will sell for 1,200. This card we won for 950 will sell for 1,200. This one 1,000 will sell for 1,200, and this one 1,000 again will sell for 1,200. I mean, we've easily surpassed 5,000 coins in this video already, and we're 8.5 minutes in. So it's just crazy how with these position modifiers, you can make such good coins off of just bidding on these consumables this time of year, just because people aren't kind of aware of how much they go for all the time. And these bids can be just a really reliable method on less popular items to try and get some quick coins. And we'll go ahead and we'll get that listed up there as well. And we got two more cards there, one for 1,000 and one for 900. These cards are just rolling in here. Really easy coins. And again, they won't always sell right away, but at the end of the hour, they will 100% sell when it gets to those lazy buyers. Now, just to show you some more position modifiers that will work, two of the more expensive ones are going to be the cam to center mid, which as you can see right there, there's one for 2K. Wow, that would have been a snipe right there. This is going a lot of coins at the moment. Is it extinct right now? It's right up at about 5,000 coins. Next one, the CDM to center mids are typically a card that's closer to like 1,500 coins. I don't know what center mid to CDM is going for actually. It looks like it could be going right in that 400 range. So it's a little bit cheaper. I'd probably stay away from that one for now. Again, I like when they insta-sell for 400 coins or more. And then the center forward to striker and the striker to center forward are both great cards as well. Oh my goodness, we're getting all sorts of supply of these center forward to strikers at much cheaper than what they go for. As you can see here, I searched like under 800 and there's cards popping up for 500, 550. I don't know what whoever was listing those is doing, but we'll take the easy coins. I think these go for 900 a piece right now pretty comfortably. So I'll go ahead and list these up. And again, that's another thing where you just get comfortable with the prices. You see cards pop up, you can make some easy coins on them just to kind of check there. Yeah, so those will sell for 900 within the next 20 minutes, which is very nice. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.